So I've checked out the latest. I just pulled the latest version from Obsession. Is that when we're starting?
Yes.
Cool. So what's the? Yeah, we should. I guess we. Can you tell me a little bit about
Mm.
what we want to do today, and then I guess we can start them up.
Well, I think I narrowed down the problem. I even asked RX Rust for clarification. I think we should start with that particular issue
Um,
in the RX Rust repo.
just a sec.
Maybe it's better that I demonstrate in our repo,
Yeah, yeah. Do that. I'll let you.
but we at any case we can start rotation. There's
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
which means you can probably get the timer.
Hmm. I'm gonna go. What timer? 10. Oh no, I started it. How do I open the timer site?
Mob timer open.
There we go. Okay, you can take over. I used the wrong command.
Can you make the timer always visible?
Yeah, I can do that.
We had it floating.
Uh, just
V
flow,
was your
and I have always on top. What? What happened? What?
you need to unfloat that window.
Unfloat this, right? Okay, and then I have always on top.
Float it to the corner, but bottom.
No, because then I can't hide the thing.
Oh, that's fine.
This is
Okay.
fine.
Yes.
Cool. So, what am I doing? Or do you want to take over and show me?
No, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to try to show you what is wrong. We basically it's about this topic called reentrancy.
Mm-hmm.
What we're trying to do all through the app is to we want an emit. Basically, we want to call next on a subject, on a subject clone.
Mm-hmm.
That's more that's too much details. We want to call we want to emit from within the subscriber
Okay.
to form a loop,
Yeah.
and that's I think called reentrancy.
Mm-hmm.
I can show you where that happens. Each driver has that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some drivers have that, but both our drivers have that at the moment. There's a subscribe method in, if you open up a driver, you'll see it.
Driver commands. No. Uh, process spawn driver command. I got
Right.
a subject. So this is new and init. And here we subscribe to process spawn driver commands and spawn a new child.
Yo, your font is not monospace.
No. Did you just notice just now?
Yes,
You didn't notice last time.
guess not.
It looks better on high resolution. Yeah. Maybe I can get rid of these.
I literally never coded this way.
You really do need a high DPI monitor for it to work. But then I think it looks nicer and like the words flow and
Sure, yeah,
yeah.
let's be
But if
flexible.
it
969.
I guess I guess it doesn't bother you, so be fine. Then sender dot next. So this is you're trying to send an event from within the subscription.
Exactly.
And that's a problem. How exactly?
It's like if we do minimal reproduction, which we I think we have. If you go back to main, main is basically now main underscore, and there's like a temporary main.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real main, but it's underscored, and there's a temporary main. 26.
Flavor local. I don't know what that means.
Well, first I think I discovered it. I didn't see it mentioned anywhere. I had to kind of find out that this is necessary because of some panic that is RX Rust is giving.
Okay.
I think the reason RX Rust is still one is still RC and not release, maybe because it depends on this flavor of the Tokyo runtime.
Okay.
Because this flavor, the Tokyo runtime, requires a Tokyo unstable flag.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
And it's not even a feature, it's a config flag.
So you need to fork the repo to
No. It can be provided via CLI to cargo or environment variable.
But can't be added to cargo.js or cargo.
It can be added to, not to cargo toml.
Yeah. So that's,
but it can be added to .config cargo, which we don't have.
right. Okay. Got it. Thanks for the clear up. All right. So this is you say the minimal reproduction. So if I just
It's not. No, sorry. I've been playing with it. A minimal reproduction would be simply okay. So you see that. So now we can go to the issue. There we should have a minimal reproduction, and maybe you can like from the issue copy paste here, and we can try. I'm not sure what you're looking for. RX Rust repo.
Oh,
GitHub.
okay. Do you know the
RX Rust? RX Rust. issues. Exactly. Okay. Can you read it to me?
Hey, thank you for this library. I've been enjoying it. Well, until I got stuck, but still trying to enjoy the learning process. Side note about support requests, such as this one. GitHub does offer a discussions feature that can be turned on per repo just in case you didn't know or consider it. So, this is about me wanting reentrancy, I think, and failing to implement it. Here's a known failing snippet.
Okay, look at the snippet.
The snippet says, create an infallible subject, an emitter that's a clone of the subject, create another clone of the subject, and then subscribe to it via this function that moves, I guess, the emitter,
Well, later on you can exactly.
right?
Yes.
And yeah, it just prints a number, and if the number is less than 3, it emits the next number. And after the
And since emitter is
subscription, we call
yeah.
next with 0. So this should print 0, 1, 2, mob.
Mm-hmm.
Mob. And I do stop.
Stopping the screen share is extraneous. Why does history work sometime? Okay. You see that the emitter is a clone of the subject, and therefore this is reentrancy. This is not supposed to work. The emitter next call panics saying reentrant. So if we just copy paste that into our code, this is what will happen. Reentrant subject emissions are not supported. Next error. We are using next. Error complete. Use an explicit async boundary, e.g. delay 0 if you need feedback loops.
Okay.
It's because this is synchronous.
Yes.
The implementation of this is synchronous. So this would like, I don't know what in like what would actually happen in practice is that I think the subscribers perhaps some value, I think it's the subscribers, are stored within a ref cell.
Okay.
And you need to mutate them. Maybe something stored within a ref cell, and in order to and therefore when for reentrancy, the ref cell is like borrowed mutably once and then more than once.
Yeah. Okay. Go on. What's up with the provided example? Doesn't work?
Okay, I get it. Attempt to borrow ref cell twice synchronously. Solution suggested in the documentation make it async. An example is provided. Okay. Duration, subject local, subject clone, subscription, subject clone, subscribe. Now this doesn't even have a value. And it says correct insert an explicit async boundary before emitting. But there's no emitting here. There's only S clone. This is what was moved in.
Yeah, it's subscribed
to the closure.
Yeah, I think they meant
it's cloned again. This is the async boundary. By the way, you can do duration 0. There's a constant for this. Subscribe, and this will run on a later tick. But this is, I don't get it. Like, what are they trying to? How? So, and sorry for being so dumb, but I'm not sure how to introduce a next call into that example. I won't subject, no pun intended, the web to my vain attempts. And I don't wish to waste anyone's time, but I wish I had just one example of a loop implemented correctly.
Okay.
Also, just to get this out of the way, yes, I really do think I need a real feedback loop because I'm attempting to implement a reactive app architecture. Thanks. Now, this I never saw. I don't know why.
Okay.
It was 2 days ago, and I don't know why I didn't see this. Hi, Mike, I am. Thanks for the clear report. Wow, this makes me feel great.
Yeah.
Our documentation was indeed confusing, but not because the solution doesn't work, rather because the examples were asymmetric. Ooh. Ooh. The asymmetry in old docs. The old example showed how to delay a subscription. Subject clone. Oh, delay a subscription. Move as clone,
No, here we go.
clone, delay. That's what we have. Delaying creating a new subscription.
Yeah.
Okay. But your case requires delaying an emission. Okay. The old docs didn't show this symmetric pattern. Subject clone, delay, show me something I want to see. Oh, delay the subscription.
This is AI generated.
Sorry?
I think this response is AI generated. It looks a
Why
lot
did-
like it's got
Why did-
headings, it's complimenting you. But this example is correct, I think.
Okay, can we stop trying to figure out whether something is generated? It's like that boat has sailed.
Yeah. Sure.
Uh,
I wasn't aware we're stopping. Like okay, sure.
It's not like I've complained about this before. I'm just trying. I see where this is going, and we could like every time anyone mentions anything about generated, I say, okay, let's get over this. Ship has sailed. This stuff is here to stay.
Yeah, sure.
But it's interesting that you noticed and I didn't even think about it.
I mean, no, it just switches my brain to a different parsing mode. Like when people like they don't write like this. People don't write like this. And with AI generated response, there are some incentives to generate it in a certain way, and then I can skip ahead to the part which is the important part because the rest is fluff. Right? So it's a purely practical thing. So yeah, let's try the example. I think that's the rest of the stuff is maybe not even correct. And only matters if the examples work, right? So
But
this is
I can't. Okay, but it's like there's no. All right. Well, sure. Let's try it.
Yeah.
They've updated the docs. This is great.
That's
okay.
nice. So there was
So,
someone
I rotated.
holding the whip. Oh, rotate. Right.
When you, yes.
Share.
I can't have parsing modes now. Like, I have to assume this whole entire piece of text was intended for me to read.
Yeah, but it's like not really, you know? It's intended to drive adoption concretely. So, Okay. Well, I also need this. And cannot find emitter. Right. I do uh uh okay. Can I do the clone here? Or do I need to do it in a subscription? Oh, here, right?
Why are your s-
Go ahead.
is your space a different font?
The space?
No, it cannot be a different
No,
font. Why would it be?
it's just proportional spaces are uh,
Hmm.
narrower. I did try to
I'm just not used
I did try to
not used to
hack
this. It's fine.
the Fira code ligatures into Fira Sans, but it's not set up right now. Okay, so
Okay.
try this.
Where's your status bar? We kind of need that.
Right.
Okay. That's why we need that. You need to reload the dev shell. It's reload. That's cached. Yeah.
I just tried um mixed topology.
I remember seeing that somewhere.
This is with minimal setup. Would be nice. All right. So here we go, and we do a cargo run. Oh no. I forgot to mob Kaibar.
Did you or did it run out?
No, I forgot to start it.
Hmm. Delay the subscription. And then it's okay to synchronously emit within the subscription?
It's what it says in the issue. I'm just not sure where I'm supposed to clone this emitter. So the example they provided, right, doesn't.
The emitter?
Yeah, let's try starting from your example.
This is just it's equivalent. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's what you're doing is like cloning it too many times, more than you need.
Okay.
You can clone it once instead.
Mm-hmm. Subject.
But there is a difference. And the difference, I think, is that one makes the function mutable, fn mute, and the other makes an fn.
Mhm. Can I turn off these types? Let me turn off these
Yep.
types.
Toggle inlay hints.
Nice.
Or
Oh.
not. Maybe it was a different hints, toggle hints. Hey. Search for inlay. Search for hints. I don't know. I could swear I've seen that before. Do you have like old VS Code or modified VS Code, or
Sorry?
do you have an old VS Code or modified VS Code or what?
It's Codion. It's the
Mm-hmm.
free software part.
So where did I see toggle inlay hints? Did I make it up?
I'm pretty sure we can find it in the Rust extension settings.
Search inlay. There's a search bar here. Hold Control Alt.
Okay, that works. All right. It did not crash, and let me print something. Uh,
But this doesn't end.
I mean, there's no condition. Waiting for file on artifact directory. What the hell?
It's sharing the cache with VS Code,
Oh,
and you should just let it run because it's just generating your cache.
it's this one.
Yes, but you might have killed the.
There we go. Jesus. Well,
No, we have a part of this is missing. It's because the program halts. We need to
it doesn't print.
make it not halt. It halts before the subscription, before the next tick occurs.
Ah, yeah. We need to like wait here.
I can do that. I know what to do.
Okay.
Okay. Share. here. Okay,
Okay.
what's going on here? Oh, I think I did this on a different machine.
This is turning out to be a larger side quest than expected.
What is?
The building conveyor belt. I mean, there are ready-made solutions for this kind of problem, although each of them has a different style of jank. Not invented here, huh?
I agree that I was surprised to see that there is no single solid solution.
I mean, there's the
Uh,
Rust one, Packer or what something, but it's janky.
If it watches the same directory that it serves, then it can. It's not exactly what I'm looking for.
No.
Come on.
I mean, when the source changes, it does a build, and when the build's ready, it updates the page. With a WebSocket.
How does it know that the build is ready?
Because it runs the build, and when the build process exits,
What project is that?
I'll search for it. Just continue what you're doing. It's not exiting and it's not printing. That's weird.
Emitter. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, subject never needs to be mute. That's subject. Subject clone is for not for cloning the. Well, we never started it. We need to do.
Oh yeah.
Subject next 0.
Yeah, there you go.
No, subject does need to be mute. Good. That is wild because now we can start making progress. Get back to making progress. Am I right? Okay. What? What do you mean? Why doesn't it? No. Tokyo unstable. I have Tokyo unstable. No? What? Did I? Rust flags. There it is. Tokyo unstable. Did I? I don't get it. Did I? Does this not pick up on that? Huh. What? I think it's it's expanding into something. This is in the expansion. Something is going on here. Well, it's a warning, so let's not be concerned with that
Right.
right now.
We
We can
can
fix it
silence
later.
those.
We can sense. Okay. Now, here we can do, well, maybe just before this. Delay, duration, 0. We're going to introduce this here. But we can introduce this once in main before we do this here. Multicast. Command stream dot delay duration 0. Then multicast. And then it starts being fun again. Cargo test. Let's see what's going on. See what's well, not quite there yet. Rotated.
Right. So the package I was talking about is called Parcel. It's has a dev server. Auto reloads the page. It has no config support for a bunch of frameworks, but yeah, I don't know if I can actually recommend it, but it worked okay once the rough edges were worked around. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Maybe once conveyor belt is done, Parcel
yeah,
can use
yeah,
conveyor belt.
exactly. We can give it a go and dunk on it. Damn. 6. Okay.
I meant that maybe once conveyor belt is done, Parcel can use conveyor belt.
Sorry?
Parcel can use conveyor belt once it's done.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We'll add a plugin. Okay, so did I is this the this is not the last version. How do I get it? Fetch it.
Mob start.
I did the timer instead of the start. Right.
That's fine. You can do mob start without a number.
Got it. All right. So, what next?
Okay, run the test. Cargo test, but not all of the tests, just that one. Do the hyphen, and then we have a no capture flag. And the name of the test is page content is served.
Like this?
Yes. We want to see an event from
Oh, dude.
it.
Like this?
No, omit the word flag from the flag. After the command, we want to see an event. We don't see it yet.
Yeah. Why is that?
Let's look at the spawn driver and see what goes on there. What
So this is the new. Okay.
let's remove the CRUD.
Okay.
You can remove the tap on 37. Don't need that right now. Boy, hold on. This is wrong. Line 40, event sender is not subject. It's wait, hold on. And what am I saying? It is, but we can rename it to event sender. Event stream subject clone box. Yep. Okay. Event sender and event stream is a clone of event sender. Okay, that seems right. That's simple.
Okay.
Line. You don't get to do that.
No.
It's auto formatting. I mean, as soon as you save it, right? You have auto formatting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what the auto format does. So should be fine. Okay.
Mhm.
So now we try to run it again.
Hold on.
But it didn't do
Init.
anything, so it's gonna do the same thing. Okay. What else?
Init.
Init.
There's an on air, there's uncomplete, and there's subscribe.
Subscribe.
Result does what it does. There's a DBG there. Oh, we didn't see the we didn't see the DBG for some reason.
Yeah.
Where's your test running?
Init. Spawn. And this the result.
Does our app have the same problem where it doesn't let's put a
Isn't
tab
this the
somewhere?
thing?
No,
No.
that's not the DBG. No, that's the command itself. So this does not ever subscribe.
So this doesn't return, I guess.
I think the subscriber is never called.
This is never called. Okay. So commands on our DBG, uncomplete DBG complete.
Maybe they cannot be changed this way. Just remove them. We don't really use them for now. Get that out of the picture.
Oh, dude.
That's supposed to be quick. What's going on with that?
Well, it's
Uh-huh.
still not running.
Okay. Well, what if we like the only thing comes to my mind at the moment is that delay I introduced. Maybe it's not. Is the process exiting?
No. No.
I don't know. The test itself is asynchronous and it's waiting. It might like we can do a cargo run like this. Okay, the process is not exiting.
Mm-mm.
That's fine. Test. We can do in main. Right. So, sorry, what is this? Here's the delay that I inserted before the multicast. We can comment that out and see whether, I mean, we should get the debug. We should get,
There we go.
here's the debug. But you know what? Okay. So if we get the debug here, why don't we get it when we introduce the delay? What's wrong? We can try introducing the delay just before in the driver, right?
Yes, I think that's the way to do it.
I don't understand why.
Or maybe even before sending.
No,
Is it possible that you need to subscribe before the delay because if you're not
no, they
subscribed, you
said,
don't get the.
but that's literally their example, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not literally their example because they're using from milliseconds.
Well, yeah. But let's try their literal complete example and see if that works. Put that in main,
We did,
and it works.
yeah.
I
Well,
I thought we kind of modified it. I mean,
we did put a bit of a spin on it,
yeah. So let's try the
but
literal example.
our spin worked. Like
Yeah.
some version of this worked.
Yeah.
Here's main. Okay, now this will be main, and here's the delay. Cargo run. That's why I was pleased. 0, 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
and it never
Quits
it
though.
stops. That's fine.
That's fine.
We did this future pending await here.
Mhm.
It'll never quit.
Okay.
Here is with the 0 constant,
Okay.
same behavior.
And what's the difference to their example? Their complete example.
Oh, there's a bunch of. I mean, there's a long way that
Let-
there's a long way that this, the circle between the driver and back into the driver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll do this again. And what do you want to? Here's the spawn. Here's this delay. 0. Without the delay, this does get called. The event sender, though, like does like we.
The part that's confusing me is that we have to delay before the subscribe. I would expect we would have to delay before the emit, you know?
Let's just take it at face value because it works. And
Hmm. Can't delay the event sender, correct?
it's not a. You can, but it doesn't mean anything. You see, it's a subject, and subjects are both observers and observables.
Okay.
So you can call next on it because it's an observer.
Observable. Okay.
P plus X plus. We have a different problem, right? We solved the reentrancy problem. Now we have a different problem.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Huh. Why don't
But we have two. We have two. We have spawn driver and we have wait driver. Yeah, this subscribe. We delay this subscribe as well.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Well, I thought I was doing that with the delaying before the multicast.
Yeah. Could be that we need to delay each.
It's not happening.
Can you add some debug output? More or uh,
We can. Well, we get this, not this in the other driver. We get a child. You know that. We have the entire event. If this delay is not here, right?
uh-huh.
D-
Can you
Wait, is it because we are waiting? Is it exactly because we are doing a thread sleep instead of an a wait? That's why nothing works.
Oh.
We're blocking synchronously instead of doing the await.
Oops.
Oops. You see, I knew we'd figure it out. I don't want to speak too soon.
Cool. All right. So I do mob start. And we go. What was the command?
Stood future pending.
Oh, no. Oh no.
You have a button for this. It's the revert button at the top, like one after the check. Yeah, discard. Stood future pending. Await pending. And then you have, it probably doesn't work because you need to give it a type.
Uh-huh.
So consider, you know how to give a type to a function, to a generic function call? Right before the call, you do call. Before the call parentheses,
Here.
there's a call,
Something like this.
and then put a unit in there. Unit is literally parentheses, yes.
Funky.
I mean, all I see is variable width font, and like you're saying, funky. So I can't. I'm not getting past it. But remove the thread sleep as well.
Wow. Shit happened.
Yay!
Cool.
Always happy to learn that I was wrong, and not the library, not the compiler, not the CPU, and
Right.
not the
What
universe.
now? We update the browser command to add the delays, right? I'm just gonna copy this from here and go over to.
Can you put this before? Put it before the multicast instead.
Okay.
You can text search multicast as well. Yeah.
Right.
And we might have two. We might have had two in each driver delay, not the multicast delay. We might have had a delay in each browser,
Yeah.
in each driver.
Yeah. So I don't know. Did I?
I might have removed it. Delay. Main.
This one.
There you go.
And this is okay. Well,
What?
we panicked.
What?
Ref cell already mutably power. Again
Whoa.
with the multicast. Flat fluff. So we spawn the process. No, we have an event called process spawn. And let's get a backtrace here. Dude, why you no backtrace?
No, you won't get a backtrace.
Ah,
No, because we cleared the.
Yeah, I remember. Let's just run it then. If I run it, I do get a backtrace, right?
Yeah, give it an argument, something like true.
Okay, that's a backtrace. Why do I have a stack
I don't know
100 deep?
what.
It should be a
I mean,
simple app, right? Okay. So
well, we know what this is, right? This is reentrancy done wrong somehow, right?
yeah, probably. So perhaps the multicast version doesn't work. Gonna move it back to
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
there's just one. Why just one? Why just one? I thought you had two
What?
subscribe.
Each driver.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
You're editing. What is this? This is one driver.
This is process spawn, and then we have process wait, and that also has a delay. So I'm gonna try to run
Mhm.
it now. Wow, it did not crash. That's
Great.
good.
Awesome.
However, we got the command browser launch, and we're not making any progress from there.
That's totally expected.
Because the browser driver doesn't do anything, right?
Can you put a to do above one of these delays? Also, I think the time ran out. Yes. I'll type that. I just, feel that should be in one place. So, try to solve a problem in one place and not
Yeah, but that
remember
doesn't
that you
work
have to
because you
do
need to delay the. You need to delay where you're trying to emit, not
Sure.
where before. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure why, but it feels like that might not work. And it's weird because in the previous version, you got a panic which came from an explicit check from within the library.
Mhm.
But now it panicked because, I mean, it's a bug, right? It should have panicked with the library error, not a ref cell mutation error.
Yeah, maybe it has to do with multicast.
Yeah. So for now, I guess this is it.
So here's the test. Let's remove that debug. Don't need that stuff. And this. Okay. Any more debugs? No. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? We don't even, in this case, we don't even care much about the build command because it's already serving.
Yeah.
But the test suite does not know that it's serving because um, it is not printing the line. Well, it is printing this line, right?
Yeah.
But this is stood air,
Yeah.
and we have this thing. Did I show you the test data state for testing this thing?
Yeah.
As soon as it exists, right? The serve path, the serve port, the browser debugging address, and the browser PID, it's serialized printed it stood out and picked up by the test suite. But this does not yet is not yet re-implemented since the rewrite.
Yeah. Because we used fake data to print it. Did we do that?
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's see where we construct this struct.
Well, I think we should move towards implementing the browser driver at least to launch a browser and to give us these details
Sure.
so that we could construct a real one.
Yeah.
In that sense, we could use an earlier test such as browser is launched. But I think they would both probably work in that case. They would both pass at the same time. So here's what currently happens. Init, command, so event, command, right? Event, command. So that init process spawn, event process spawn. Okay. So this was spawned. Command process wait. Okay. Oh, right. Process wait. Build command. Right. This is a utility that I added. Are you?
Yeah.
You are
I'm
here, right?
watching. I'm
Okay,
watching.
sorry. I'm getting notifications from something else. I thought it was Riverside. So I added this thing, and this is kind of it's a build command for the test suite that just copies
Yeah.
copy files over.
Okay.
This is I don't see. We should probably have a info for the temporary the serve path, right? We don't see the serve path here yet, so I think we should that should be an info. Where do we get that?
So I can already tell you this is better than most of the alternatives because it uses a temporary directory to serve the build result, so it doesn't mock up your your project directory.
Yeah, thanks. I think we're going to get this out of here because this config struct doesn't make much sense. Put this here. This is one thing. This is another thing. We can obtain this and then we can info it. Is there? Oh, there's a debug. It should be info. Okay. And now we don't have this here. I don't think this config even makes sense. Build command path and project root should also be obtained in main, I think. What do you think?
I mean, yeah.
What is current dir? How do we get current dir? Oh, this is literally current dir.
Current dir.
And current dir. Stood?
Yeah.
And then something like, okay. I think we should info that as well.
Nope.
I think that should be infoed as well. There's this utility function called the project root, I believe. It may have its own module. I don't know why symbol search does not find functions, but it does not.
F4, right. Right. So what to do here? The info.
No, we don't have the project root here. I'm kind of breaking this apart. I think there's a project root somewhere. Project root. Yes, this project. Yeah, project path resolve. Inside that function, I think it should info it as soon as it has it. There's a debug now. Let's make it an info. That makes more sense.
Git top level project. Project path obtained from Git. Is good?
Isn't it literally Git top level? It's like nothing else, isn't it? So if it's just Git top level, we should use that term. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but you get the module name in the debug. So yeah, that's good. Okay. So just that, and then maybe run it. Yeah. Configure F16. How did I fuck this up?
No, you didn't. I broke apart this struct. We don't need this struct anymore. We can remove the struct.
You remove the struct.
Yeah, and
What about this?
args is like CLI parse. So basically, you can take client 7 and just put it in main.
Mm-hmm. Maybe here.
Yeah, quite early is good because wrong CLI invocation should
Oh,
prevent.
okay, but how to get the serve? Oh, here we go. Serve there, and oh, inputs needs config. Inputs needs config instead of inputs config. We're gonna go project root, right? Which is a path buff. Is this? Am I doing the right thing?
Yep, I think so.
Okay. No need for a config here. Do we need to serve there in app run?
This I don't think we need it. Yes, we no, we don't need it. The browser doesn't know it, right? The
We
browser
need it
knows only the root,
for
the server port only.
uh w- we need it. It 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 does use it though. Yeah, it tries to put it in the
Ah,
M's.
no, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's for the build process spawn driver. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to add here we go. The pub create which was after the project root, which is pass buff. There's no more config, but there is a problem because we need the build commands path. But this
That's from the argument. Yeah, that's
imports
the only argument. CLI argument.
Well, path path. Why? Well, it works.
What is served there? What's the type?
Path buff.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
I mean, it's a path buff here, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, it's a temp there. Oh.
Yeah, that's a handle, right? But it should be a temp there. No, that's not right.
No?
It's
What?
not. It could be an RC of temp there, but I don't think we want to move it into the app inputs because it's a handle. As soon as this is dropped, the temp there itself is deleted.
So maybe pass the pass?
Path buff. That's what we're doing. Yeah, path buff is like
Pass?
it's just a value.
Like this?
Well, now you cannot use the shorthand.
Okay.
This is invalid syntax, right?
Oh. Right. On pass.
Into path to path buff or something like that.
Pass.
It's first is it's first is path, and then it's to path buff.
Like this? But with like this?
Yeah.
Okay, and still the syntax is not correct. I need a colon here, right? Okay, and then I go back to this. It's a pass buff, and we still have the error over here. where we do an as path, and that works. And we still need the build command path. And request see the order of same build. Oh, build command path. Need to get build command path.
That's from the args
That's from
946.
Actually, we don't use
Hmm?
this. We can do this, right? And then we can use the shorthand. Should be fine. Okay.
Wait, what?
Is it fine? It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Why?
Because serve dir is a handle to the temporary directory. This way it will be dropped. And that path buff will point to nothing.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Let
It's elementary.
Yeah, just getting back into Rust. Build what? Build command path, right?
args.build command. Yeah. Bit of a naming inconsistency there. But
You want path?
for the user, it can be build command, and internally it can be build command path. Kind of makes sense.
Serve dir. It's a dir. Okay, it's fine.
Well, serve dir is a handle, and serve path is more like a path, right?
Yes.
If you want it to be a dir, it needs to be like RC of handle, which would also be fine, I suppose.
Like this?
It would be safer, if anything, right? Like a path buff doesn't have any guarantees,
Yeah.
but a handle to right, a handle to temp dir does guarantee.
Yeah, so maybe we should do that.
Sure, make it RC of temp dir. Serve dir, RC of temp dir.
Nice, but I need to import the RC.
Dude, you have autofix, control dot.
Right, I do.
Well, not there. On the problem, like so F8.
On the problem, right?
F8 to reach the problem, and then
Import
import.
to the return.
There you go. RC of the syntax is angle
Right,
brackets.
got it. Yeah, sure.
May have autofix for that as well.
Oh,
Who knows?
and we need to import the temp there.
There you go.
Noise. Serve dir, and we just pass
Clone.
clone. Yeah, nice. Dot and
It's not an RC yet.
RC.
Make it an RC as soon as you obtain it. It's like
Yeah. Yeah. Serve dir, obtain RC.
just wrap this in an RC new.
RC new.
There you go.
Very nice, very nice. And we still
How's the timer going?
clone it here. Oh, the timer. Timer disappeared for some reason. And it's done. So let me just push it over to you.
I see the time. It's the top right.
Yeah, but I switched desktops. I think it disappears if I put something in. I don't know. It was there. Anyway.
Come on. Righty then. What do we have? No
Yeah, you need to
field.
add the build command path argument to the input.
No field for this.
I mean, field.
Build. That is just a path buff. It's an input from the user. As path. Okay, so this is. Well, now the RC can reach. No, here it is actually that.
Trouble.
Okay. What's going on here? I think we just remove this file.
Yeah.
Wish. Why, what's going on?
It's imported in a lot of places.
Yeah, but why, where am I? I don't quite understand where I am. It's like,
What?
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 I don't know.
No, you have a full screen window on top of the other one.
Yeah, it seems like that.
Now you're back to it. Okay.
I don't know. I should refresh my set of plugins. Use a more modern set of plugins that people actually maintain and make nice. It's been a while since I've nvim'd. How do you say?
Rice. Do some
Vim
rising.
Yeah. Okay. There's no such thing. Only warning. Well, that's nice. But where were we? So we have all this stuff here. We said, let's go into the app. Because in the app, oh, we said we just wanted to see the logs. We made some better. Make sure they're like effectively. We just changed it from debug. Changed a couple of things from debug to info.
Yeah.
Serve path. Git top level. There's all things that started when I wanted to show you that this is that.
Yes.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the test suite has. This for most of the tests has this build command that simply copies stuff, like creates a temporary project,
Yeah. Got it.
build copies to the serve path. Okay, and then we have process wait in event that it's success. Okay, so this build command output, and then it succeeded. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Terminated successfully. Now we're supposed to launch the browser because as soon as this terminates successfully once, we're supposed to have a website that might work in a browser.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we do command browser launch, but I think there is no driver. Like browser driver. But I don't think it's really happening here. So let's go and like instantiate this thing. Let browser driver. And I don't like, I think drivers should be very darn simple. It's an architectural question. Like, this is about a command and this is about a command, right? But these are two different drivers, right? So if we have a browser spawn driver, right? And we use it to spawn a driver, we'd have to obtain the handle for that browser, for that spawn browser into the app. And then when we want to do something with that browser, we'd have to pass that handle, right? Into some other driver to do something.
Like open page driver or something.
Let's say reload.
A reload.
Pretty much the only thing that we
Yeah.
need to do, right?
Browser reload driver.
So I think that's a good plan. I think there's a kind of a risk with it, because with the type system, handles are typically not clone. They should not be clone, right? Unless they are inherently provided as RC or ARC. And then this forces us to, but our RX values, our RX streams, their values do need to be cloned.
Okay. So how?
Not all of them, but as soon as you use some specific operators that we do use, like I think multicast is one of them, right? Like, how do you multicast a value if it's not cloned? You cannot.
Nope.
So what's the solution to make something clonable? You put a handle, you end up putting a handle in an RC.
An RC, yeah.
But then you have to, like, it's on you to, like, make sure you're not trying to. And then do you need it to be mutable? For maybe because it needs to be mutable, then it needs to be a ref cell. And then it's up to you to, like, not try to mutate it at the same in two places at once, right? Timer?
Yeah, I need to I got it. Okay, I got it. I need to switch desktops to see the timer. Okay, so I'm just gonna
But you haven't started the timer.
passing this build command class. And
just start the timer as well.
Oh, I didn't.
In addition to making sure that you can see it.
Start.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't start the timer. Mob timer starts. If you add a number to mob start, it's like a shortcut for also starting the timer.
Got it. Cool. So we need to add a field to the input struct, which is we do have a build command pass, but the order is not correct. Is that a problem? I think the project root comes before the build command. Okay. Well, that's fine. So it was in main where you did the here. What's the thinking here? What?
So actually, don't start here. Go a little bit more to where we have we call instantiate the drivers. Up there, 53.
Process one.
Now we need another line such as this for the browser driver. Browser spawn driver. Browser.
The hell?
Just continue the pattern here.
Okay.
don't worry about the type checking yet.
Why the import? It's probably undeclared.
We have a struct with this name somewhere.
Yeah, why can't I import it?
No, we don't. It's similar. Just don't, I mean,
It's browser driver, no?
it's just maybe not pub crate.
It's called
Maybe there
browser
is no,
driver.
where's the struct though? Oh,
Here.
yeah. Maybe this, maybe this module is never declared,
Okay.
like in driver.rs.
So we've got
It's a submodule, so it would be in driver.rs. Well, but it is.
it's browser.
No,
Yeah, but it's
it's
called browser. It's not browser spawn. It's just
right.
browser.
Oh, yeah. So forget this. Go back to main and finish main. Don't try to dig. Don't do depth first.
Yeah.
Browser. It should not be browser. We said
Okay,
right.
got it. Okay. Command stream, process
Yeah, you see these
spawn driver command. Copy one of
exactly.
these, put it in here, and do browser driver class browser spawn. This looks good.
I don't think it takes any command at all. Like
Nothing.
I think it takes a unit struct called
And then
browser spawn command, not instead of unit. The command needs to go. Should be type safe. Needs to go somewhere.
what?
Instead of unit, invent a type called browser spawn command. There.
Key and
Wait, what am I doing? This is a binding. That's not a type. That should be just called command. Not unit though? Command. Yeah, command. Exactly. Browser spawn driver command.
key. Right?
Sure. You can autofix to create the file, or you can rename this file, whatever you like. Should probably rename this file. It's browser spawn. Most of this is obsolete.
Okay. Such as?
First thing I see is wrong is the name of the driver.
Explain why we need a different driver for spawning and controlling the browser.
There's a library that does this. It's not just a process spawn.
What do you mean?
It's a whole library that both spawns a browser and then controls it via the Chrome DevTools protocol.
Yeah, but then why do we name it browser spawn? It's not just spawn. It's spawn and stuff, no? this stuff?
No, it won't be.
Okay, okay, okay.
Drivers should be simple. Remember,
Okay, so we got this, we got this,
line 10,
and we don't need these.
line 10,
Line 10,
browser spawn driver.
this is driver. Driver.
The event sender will be, you can copy from somewhere else. I think it'll be something like local subject of
Uh,
that. There you go. See, browser spawn driver event. Okay. Browser spawn driver event type is not an enum. I don't think it's an enum,
uh-huh.
but I don't think we know the type yet. So make it a unit struct with an make it a unit struct for now. Browser driver command, that's a unit struct. Browser driver command, not an enum. Unit struct with no field. Like, not only it has no fields, but it's a unit struct. It has no curlies. It has instead syntactically a semi.
Oh, really? Like this? What? Semi? Semicolon?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not even a curly. How's that?
It's a shorthand, I suppose.
Oh, okay. But it means the same, right? Like a struct with no fields.
I don't see how it would be practically any different
Okay.
at runtime, but maybe for macros it's different.
Hmm. So when we create a new browser spawn driver, do we need this channel? I guess we maybe do.
That's obsolete. Channel is obsolete, but you can copy this entire body from the other two drivers.
Sender stream driver. Mm-hmm.
Which makes me think that something here could be abstracted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As long as they don't have fields, then sure. Okay, 34.
Oh, mob.
Mob, 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 mob. Mob, mob, mob. How are you with time?
I'm good. I can stay. Then
Girl, you gotta let me know.
until maybe 2:33.
Should I stay or should I go? Browser spawn.
If it's okay with you, I'm going to get a coffee. It'll take about a minute.
Sure, I'll be right back as well.
Nice.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And I'm back.
Okay.
Terminal coffee.
Here's the init where the subscription happens. So this should be infallible. Okay. Good. Command. Subscribe. Delay. Duration. 0. Subscribe. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Move.
And then
You need a move there.
oh, hold on. Box it. This actually returns a box observer. Box observer. Right? I don't know. Box observer. Main. Spawn. Process. Observer. Oh, let's get the preload here. We have the preload. Box. Subscription, of course. Box it. Boxed. Into box.
The level
Okay.
of granularity is a bit high.
Now, here we can use the Chromium Oxide library.
Yeah.
Something like
Which took a long
let
time to
browse.
compile.
Yes. And is async. So I'm not sure what we're about to do here.
Great.
Let browser and handler equals browser spawn launch. Now, do we have a browser file? Because I think, do you see this stuff? We have stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We have like our own browser struct and an impl for it
Mm-hmm.
with useful stuff. So I think this should all go into this driver. All of it.
Yeah, but again,
Okay.
my question is, does this driver only handle spawning the browser or also other
Yes.
actions like reloading and stuff?
Only spawning, I think.
Uh-huh. And then we pass around
So
the
this-
handle to the Chromium thing.
So the browser struct should not be here. It should be shared between all the drivers that use this browser, right?
Well, that's one thing, but also, why not just one driver?
Oh, because then the driver needs logic, which is possible. Not saying it's not possible, but it certainly complicates things because it's not only logic, but it needs to keep state. If it needs to keep state, you're getting into the weeds a little bit. Like now you have state in two places, which again is possible, but
What would,
I've seen
like the state would be just the browser thing, right? The browser struct. This would be the state, one of these.
well, okay, so let's say the state is like an option of a browser, right? Because it may not have started yet, right?
Right.
So then how does then there's like a disconnect between the driver and the app, because if the driver tells the app, okay, I've started a browser, but I'm not giving it to you, I'm keeping it, I'm just letting you know that I started it for you, then the app needs to hold state that says, okay, the driver told me that a browser has been started, so I know I will remember that it exists.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So what are we doing here? I think we're back
So we
here
have this,
because this was
we have this,
incomplete.
yeah, instead of browser launch, I think we should use our own browser struct, not from CDP, to remove the import.
Uh,
Yeah, remove that, and then let the autocomplete do the.
well, Blackbird. It's not
Well,
imported anywhere.
remove the launch. Maybe we don't have, or maybe the browser is not reachable. Maybe the
Meh?
the. I know this is not enforced, but when you see all the automatic imports, they are grouped. The first group is std, second group is crates, and the third group is our own. So this should be like join. Yeah, this should be the third group probably. But you almost never need to import yourself. And the reason it didn't let you import is because you have like also a method call there, which doesn't exist on that struct, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In it, maybe?
It is in it, yeah.
Okay. This returns a result result browser. Okay. So
So there's two problems here. One, it's an async function.
okay, just a sec. Okay. What? So it's an async function.
It's an async function,
That means I gotta do dot await and then
which is not available here.
which is not available because we're not in an async context.
Right.
How do we face it?
That won't work because this is a closure.
Okay. A closure. This one is a closure, right?
Yes.
And this
That's
is maybe not a thing.
might be unsupported. Probably unsupported.
Expected to return unit. Well, I can do that. Sure.
It does return unit.
It returns async closure, buddy. Okay. So that's not gonna work. How? What do we do?
Well, try play if the subscriber can be async, it won't be an async closure. It would be a closure that returns an async body. Try that instead.
But that's what
Like,
this does, no?
No,
It said
I mean it does do
It's-
that, but it's a different type.
expected unit, but returns async closure body. So maybe they need subscribe
No, no.
async. Async.
I'm skeptical that there would be something like that.
Uh-huh.
But I think you could take the async keyword and put it after the parameter list. Maybe.
Wow.
And what's the error now? To just remove that, see what happens.
Factory unit. I think the subscribe expects unit type, so this.
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah, subscribe_x unit type, I suppose,
RxRust
for functions.
async. Yeah.
I don't
Nope.
think there's inherent support for this in RxRust, but Rust itself is flexible enough to let us,
Async
do.
interrupt. Here we go.
Sure. There's future interoperability from future into future.
Stream
There's stream interoperability,
and dust.
and there's observe on with Tokio.
We're using Tokio, right?
Yes, but even observe on, I don't think that's what it is. If you right, subscribe on. It dictates. It's a scheduler, right? This is about not. It's about the entire scheduler, not the subscriber.
Right. So this is if you have an async app and you want to run it in the
That's for
Tokio
the
scheduler or something, right? But we do need to make the whole thing async, the whole main for this to work, right? Because we can't have non-async stuff in sync.
Tokio is quite flexible. Here's one thing we can do.
Okay.
Tokio, once you're in an async context, and we are in an async context because we are from an async main,
Yes.
what we can do is we can use Tokio utilities anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So one Tokio utility is block on.
Mm-hmm.
Block on lets us use async stuff in a blocking manner, blocking in an otherwise blocking function, body, whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna look up the documentation for that. By the way, any recommendation for a good search engine?
No. Google's the best search engine that I know, but I haven't been using it because I want to support the Qt browser that I'm using, so I'm using its default.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that they're making good use of that money. There you go.
So it's a runtime lock on. How do we get a run?
But it doesn't take self. So, it does take self. Oh, is there another block on? But I think you can obtain the runtime even if.
Oh, dude, I know. How do I search inside the
big search button?
Sorry?
The big search button that is like not in the toolbar.
All right. Local runtime. I still need a handle to it. Yeah. Okay.
Not that.
We do have a local
But
runtime, no? Huh. But how do we get a handle to it? From main.
Can you? When you searched, I saw another result.
Okay.
The last result. Because you see that? Because we're using the local flavor.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but is it a local runtime or a local set?
I don't know what
Tokio
local set
runtime
means.
or on the I think this is what we need probably, and we need to get a handle to this. It's probably a
enter. You see the methods enter?
Sorry, enter.
There's a method enter here. What is that?
Enter is a runtime context.
No, it takes self. Try handle.
More. Still takes self. Can we get a handle on the on the runtime?
Good question. We can create a runtime instead of using Tokyo main,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then we have it.
We
We
might
can
need
pass it
to do
around.
that.
Maybe, but it's like it's a very global thing. I would be surprised if you can't obtain one anywhere. Cargo dock open. P.
You can
No,
get
P.
handle colon current, maybe.
So block on. Why do I have many more results? Look at that. Because I used the local one, I have all these unrelated results. Here's only Tokyo. A handle, right? Whether I think
You can
it's
get
a local. I
handle
think it's a local set because
colon current returns the current runtime's handle. But you need to be in an async context to call it.
we are.
So yeah, try handle current.
There we go. There it is, right? Okay. Can try that.
There's an example.
Not this. Tokyo handle. What? Runtime, handle, current, block on future, right? So this is async block, and this would be actually result. Here will be this, that, and we have a result of browser and error. So that's great if it works, and then we can do
Result
self
question
event
mark?
sender next.
No.
That would be logic in the driver. But we kind of do need to like map it a little bit because
I mean, if you fail to start the browser here, there's nothing the app can do to fix it, right?
that's right.
So you can just
But
crash and quit.
yeah, but it's like now then you introduce logic here, right? Like you need to crash to decide to make a decision here that is crash. So I don't know that that's like in any way better. That logic needs to be somewhere. So let's have all the logic in the app.
So you get a result back to the app and handle the handle it over there. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Yeah.
And then I need to do map air.
Although,
because
I mean, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. This architecture, yeah, it's yeah.
I'm familiar with the concept of driver wrappers. Driver wrappers provide some convenience around the dumb drivers. That way you get all worlds. You get very dumb effect, single effect only driver. You get some logic outside of your app that is like your app doesn't care about. It's like, just give me a browser, and if you fail, just like I don't know, just panic, or I don't know what. Like Or maybe they keep a little state. I mean, we talked about handles, right? But
Yeah.
but I'm leaning towards being dichotomous here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. I mean, let's keep it clean.
Okay. So we get an error, and the problem with errors is that they're not clone. I don't know which error is this, but we can try not mapping. But the browser definitely not clone. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's try. Maybe it is clone. So what we need to do here is to say the event contains a result, chromium oxide result of wait, this is from we know what the type is because it's the type of whatever the heck this is.
Yeah, it's a browser.
Wait,
a result browser.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's anyhow. So anyhow is useful in the sense that it turns result clonable. Because anyhow results are clone, I think. Are they? And should this be an anyhow result? Because now what is in here? There's like browser config build. How many question marks are there? Oh, there's a temporary directory. So this is why we're using anyhow here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's browser config builder. There's this actually trying to launch the browser.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then we leak the browser so that we never. If our process quits, we don't want to close the browser for the user, right? We want to leave the browser hanging around.
I mean, yeah, sure. Maybe we don't, because it's kind of cool if you press Control C, it also closes the browser and doesn't open new windows all the time. You know, I think you would want to, like, if it's a separate browser instance, yeah, you probably want to close it.
Well, look, I don't necessarily disagree, but there is a test for this. Okay. So like, let's not start changing tests.
Sure. It's just an idea.
When we
Try
are
to get this
refactoring.
working first. Well,
Rotate it.
where are we at? So our result is a browser spawn, a result browser error, but we need the browser spawn, and we just need to wrap it. If I remember correctly,
It's an anyhow result of our browser. So
anyhow,
but it's not quite. It's an event. It's the event struct. You need to construct our event struct. So edit the type.
Oh, we need to.
And it's not a chromium oxide result. It's an anyhow result.
Driver command. Wait, this is the driver command. We need an event,
Not the
right?
Did I edit the command? Okay, undo that. Make it a unit struct again.
Okay.
Then the event is right above it.
Yeah. We need to edit this.
And now you can not result of our browser type. Right.
And here we do a map.
Wait, try without. Try without. This is. Oh, we're trying to convert
you need to wrap it, right?
it to an anyhow.
First of all,
Uh-huh.
Trait bound
No, you're right.
clone is not satisfied.
That's it. Okay. So anyhow error is not clone. Is it anyhow error that's not clone? Can you see why the clone is not satisfied?
The clone is not implemented for browser.
And what about error?
The trait bound error clone is not satisfied, required for
Yeah.
result
Both
browser
fields, both
anyhow error.
both the error and the we can put this can be you can see what we're doing in the other driver.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks. And it sucks because errors are not cloned.
Okay.
But it's also half of it is the nature of this language, so whatever.
Yeah.
And replace stdio error with anyhow error.
And here we need to still wrap to values on the event driver.
And now you need to map. You can have an example in the other driver as well. After the block on, right after the block on.
Right after the block on, yes, of course. Now, what is wrong?
That was fine.
But there is a syntax error using a parentheses. There we go. And now,
Rename it from child to browser.
child. Where is child?
43.
Yes.
Move. It needs to be mute.
Mut. Mut.
Not that. I think it's self on line 35. By the way, you have probably autofix for that.
Yep. Nice. Nice. Okay, so do we have errors?
You have two
of
errors.
the compiling variety.
If you do in the status bar.
Status bar. Rust analyzer. Status.
I mean, I see 2 and 27. See that in the status bar? And if you click that count,
can we not show warnings? There we go. Why?
there's no browser. Can remove that stuff.
Sorry? Remove this?
Remove that line. Yeah.
It's browser spawn. And we probably need it, no?
Well, maybe. 4 errors. F8. This is a warning, right?
If well, next, go to next, next error, go to next error, just error, just, how can I just go to, fuck you. No browser spam. Why?
This unresolved import doesn't let you go much farther until you solve it, so you can remove it.
There we go. Browser spawn driver command. Why?
And now import it,
Ah,
but not manually.
okay. Browser spawn dot. Okay.
Maybe that module is not declared.
No,
Maybe it's
I
not
mistyped it.
pub crate. Okay. Browser spawn driver command, and there is no. It's not an enum, so there's no variant.
Process. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I mucked it up.
Huh? Browser.
Okay, so why don't you see this? We need to probably drivers. Huh.
Yeah, go there. Is it pub crate?
Here we go. Browser spawn. And why?
Go to the struct you think is available.
Browser driver.
Go to where
Browser driver commands. Browser driver command.
Yeah.
Spawn.
There.
Browser. No launch because it's just a thing.
Unit struct, which does not need that.
No more errors. Yes, more errors.
Hmm.
Problems.
There are two shortcuts. Next, go to next problem.
Yeah.
Go to next workspace problem.
Yeah,
And there's like more specific for error and for warning.
but it always shows all the warnings. And like
And there's one for
filter
error
here.
specifically, right?
I can move. I'm just getting into it.
Yes, we are.
I feel like this small time is too short. Should be like 15 or 20 minutes. But yeah.
I think it depends on the overhead. It's annoying with Riverside, definitely. You know?
Yeah, it's not that. It's like and I'm used to longer bursts of coding, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Let's go on.
Okay, so there is no such variant, which is fine. Let's create it.
Browser spawn.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we'll get a browser?
I'd be
And that part is
surprised.
supposed to be
If.
We won't see it if this test suite works correctly.
Does it start a headless browser?
Cannot start a runtime from within a runtime.
Say what?
This happens because a function like block_on attempted to block the current thread while the thread is being used to drive asynchronous tasks. That's why I think the local set is that's what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
What did we use? Like whatever handle.
current. Handle current.
So
do we have some other method that doesn't block, perhaps? No, we need to block. We need to get to the result.
what about this?
Mm-hmm. The runtime block on.
So this is on self. Enter is on self. ID is on self. New just gives you one. What does that mean? Run until the future and spawn local.
Mm-hmm.
There's a free function spawn local
Mm-hmm.
when being used for spawn local tasks when the local set is not running. Provided future will start running. Just not running.
Mm-hmm. What about spawn local?
The local set is running, right?
What about the free function spawn local?
That is where it is not running.
No. Here, you can start it when it's not running. If you use the free function, you can start it when it's already running.
This
Mm-hmm.
on the current is possible when either using one of these types of. You think we can do that?
Oh no.
Hey, look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is what we have, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe this is it.
Maybe.
By the way, this is what RxRust uses internally
Mm-hmm.
in our
Mm-hmm.
in 1.0. And that would be so instead of doing this, it'll be what? I don't know. Spawn local Tokyo task.
I need the join handle. Or can we do that on one line? Might be able to.
Wait. Where does it say here? Wait. Spawn local. That's no good. We have an await here. That's not what we're looking for. It returns a join handle, which is a future. No.
This is not good.
This spawn local method also returns join handle,
Yeah.
which is probably it's join handle future. So all of these don't. None of these work. Well, block on does. If we can do new and block on, can we do that? So new doesn't have any information on it. So how about we try new? Tokyo task local set new block on. Cannot infer type. What? Type annotations needed for new? What are you talking about? It takes a runtime, self and a runtime. So I think maybe we can obtain the runtime.
Yeah, you can get a handle on it with handle current.
Task, Tokyo, runtime, handle, current, maybe. Rotated.
Right. So we were looking for a
Look at the type error.
browser spawn. Expected runtime from handle. Sure. I get to have handle. Handle. Oh, we have handle block on as well.
Handle current. I did runtime current, right? Didn't I?
Handle current.
No.
There is no. I think we need to get the runtime from the handle. And I was in runtime, current from the handle. I don't know. Struct handle and
Enter?
enter.
No.
Okay.
Do LLMs have anything to say about this?
Sorry?
Do LLMs have anything to say about this?
It would take too much to explain the context, I think, at this point. Let's. So the problem with handle colon current colon block on is that panics. It is called from within an asynchronous context or from a function.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. So how to not how to not panic?
But why is that? Because it starts a runtime? What does it do? Like, why does it panic?
Runs a future to completion on this handle's associated runtime. This runs the given future on the current thread, blocking until it is complete and yielding its resolved result. Any tasks or timers which future spawns internally will be executed on the runtime. Okay, so why doesn't this run if we have a runtime?
When this is used on a current thread runtime, which is not the case, only the runtime block on method can drive the IO and driver and timer drivers, but the handle block on method cannot drive them. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we're using the local thingy. Local flavor, which is different than the current thread flavor. What was that?
So this is
Dump.
an handle dump, which local runtime. Block on.
Oh,
Returns. This is the runtime's entry point. It should probably only be called once. See the document. Oh, come on.
cur- well,
Huh. But it's. Tell me if this is within an asynchronous execution context. Is it?
it is because main is Tokyo main.
So.
Can we see the local runtime again? Because I think whatever we're looking for is there, right?
Okay. We got block
So,
on.
and if it's not block on, then maybe it's spawn blocking.
Spawn blocking.
No, because that has a join
It's a
handle.
join handle. Spawn local? It's a join handle. New? Creates a
That's
new
how you
runtime.
get a local runtime.
We probably don't need a new runtime. What about enter? How does this work?
So
Enter, handle, block on. But we can't block on. Or we
I don't know. We did an enter and we have a guard, so maybe that's why we can block on.
by entering the context, we tie Tokyo spawn to this executor. That doesn't sound good. Had we not, here we go. Had we not used the RT enter below, this would panic. Maybe this is what we need. This allows you to
So we
construct
need
types that,
enter and then spawn blocking.
yes, if this is handled
or block on. Enter and then block
Integer,
on.
you will be also be able to call task spawn local. Okay, let's try this.
We are able to call. I mean, like remember, we have to use block on eventually, right?
Yeah.
Because we are not in an async function.
No.
Which is also like we don't need to spawn ourselves because we have a future, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get it from the API.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need the guard and then the block on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can drop the guard. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. And we need a reference to the current runtime, not well, I know timer. What happened to the timer? Why is it not always on top? There we go.
Window management glitch.
Okay, so we need the runtime, which Tokyo runtime, local runtime.
What do we need it for?
Well, to call
Enter.
yeah.
But local runtime doesn't have. It has only a new, right?
Okay, then we need to get a handle on it and get the runtime from the handle. Right? We can get the current handle.
How do you do?
We can
How do you do
do
that?
let handle equals Tokyo runtime and current.
What do we get from that?
A handle to the local runtime.
Whatever flavor it is.
I don't know.
It's a handle to the run.
And
It's not it, right?
local
Current.
handle?
No, no. Search for current. I think you'll find it. That's what you. First, maybe handle doesn't care what flavor it is, right?
Maybe.
Currently running runtime, right?
Mhm.
Fine.
You must call this on one of the threads being run by the runtime or from a thread with an active enter guard. There you go. So we
It
need
is being
to do
run
the
by the
guard
runtime.
before this.
No, it is being run. It's the first.
It is being run. Okay.
It is being
So I
run.
need to. We have handle.enter. There we go. It hindered. Let guard equals handle.enter. And then we can do, I guess, handle.blockon
Maybe.
and don't need
Remove the first
to
argument.
pass it. Yes.
Wait, don't run this. Run the test.
Maybe it starts a browser.
Yeah, it'll open.
Right. Cannot start a runtime from within a runtime. This happens because a function like blockon attempted to block the current thread
Wait.
while the thread is being
Did you
used to drive asynchronous thread. We need a new thread.
Did you keep the guard? We keep the guard.
Keep the guard.
We did. Yeah, we did keep the guard.
Yeah. We need a new thread. We need to spawn and then block inside that spawned. Spawn blocking. Underscore.
If you want to pilot more, go ahead. I don't mind.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm serious. You can.
I just didn't hear the. Yeah, no, I'll keep going for this. I'll keep going for a bit. So we got the move, we got the curlies, and so I need to see what spawn blocking does.
Spawn blocking, you give it not a closure, but an async block.
A non-async block.
We
need spawn because we're async, right?
Right.
It returns a join handle.
Seems like.
Is that okay for us? I guess now we have an enter. So we need spawn and async.
Not async closure, async block.
Async block. Okay. And we don't need this. We need like this. But first of all, what? Quick fix. Sure. No.
What's the error?
It's just stupid shit. Okay.
We have an RC. We cannot send an RC.
Cannot be sent between threads safely. Mm-hmm.
If we're going to do that, we're going to need an ARC. but I don't think we want a thread here. Like,
we don't want a thread here?
Does this even spawn a thread or does it just spawn a task? What does it do?
spawns a future onto the Tokyo runtime. This
Yeah. Well, depending on the executor, it could be a thread. So it needs to be send. We don't really want this
no,
because we have a current thread runtime.
yeah, but that's why we can't block on it, because it's driving the events. So we need another thread to do the blocking stuff, I think.
It's still asynchronous, so there's concurrency, and we can. It's not really blocking, right? It's
Yeah, you're right. We need to block to wait for the async stuff and return it.
That's what I'm thinking. Yes.
But that
And
doesn't work.
has to be a way. So here's an idea. I think we hit a fork in the road where we couldn't get the runtime, right? The local runtime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we couldn't obtain it after the fact.
Oh wait, yeah, no, then this does it. This gives a handle to the runtime. Just a sec. I need to pick up the phone. I'll send it over to you. Okay.
Sure. Block on a local set. Set of tasks which are executed on the same thread.
I need to go in
In
about
some cases.
5 minutes.
Okay, then let's stop.
All right. Well, cool. It's good Rust experience.